Back in at it with a brand new Modern Warfare 3 video here, guys. Hope you're enjoying Season 5 Reloaded. But in this video is how to unlock the new Infinite Cosmos blueprint. This is a new blueprint you can unlock from the new Season 5 Reloaded update. And also, guys, I'm going to be providing for you right here the full guide on how to complete this Easter egg. And it says Entity Blueprint, but people are all calling it Infinite Cosmos. I really don't know why. The blueprint clearly says Entity, but we're calling it Infinite Cosmos, guys, within the community. But it says, with the release of Modern Warfare 3 Season 5 Reloaded comes the final rift in Modern Warfare Zombies. Within that rift lies an Easter egg to solve, which involved defeating an alternate entity boss. Once solved, you would unlock one of the coolest blueprints to date with MW3 Zombie Season 5 Reloaded, the Infinite Cosmos blueprint. Here's what you need to know regarding this new blueprint. That's pretty much when you unlock the new blueprint. That's what you'll see, guys, through the reward rift. How to unlock the Infinite Cosmos blueprint. Disclaimer, must use an Elder Sigil to unlock this blueprint. After completing the Ascension story mission, unlock the new Dark Aether rift by getting the required 4 items, upgrading them, and opening the rift. The guide on how to do that can be found here, but right here, guys, I'm be providing for you how to find the Elder Sigil and also how to find the Dark Aether Sigils. And right there's the Dark Aether rift, guys, in downtown Al Mazrah for this new update. How to find Dark Aether Sigils. As a reminder, regular sigils can be obtained by completing tier 3 contracts and getting lucky in the reward rift. Regular sigils can be used to enter any and all Dark Aether rifts. That's how sigil reward would look from a contract. Free sigils are also rewarded to players for defeating the respective bosses that spawn after all artifacts are placed in their pedestals. How to find Elder Sigils. Sadly, Elder Sigils are only obtainable within Dark Aether rifts and can be found in reward rifts upon completing contracts. If players already have Elder Sigils from their previous seasonal grinding, they can choose to go straight into the new Dark Aether rift to grind for the new schematics. And this is how Elder Sigil reward would look from a contract right there. It's like a circular disc, pretty much, a white circular disc. If players don't have Elder Sigils in their inventory, then they'll need to complete contracts in either of 2 Dark Aether rifts, require regular sigils to enter. But now this video broke down on how to get the sigils, guys. This was breakdown on how to exactly get this Infinite Cosmos blueprint. What you need, highly recommended. It's recommended 1 player covers crowd control, so RGL, dead wire detonators and decoys, scorchers for at least 1 player to complete steps faster, high damage weaponry such as the M13B with mags of holding, stock up on many self revives as you can just in case, golden armor plate and fully upgrade loadouts, tier 3 pack-a-punch weapons and legendary rarities. So if you have a flawless Ethereum crystal, you got to use that, guys, to upgrade your weapon. And also if you have a legendary ether tool, you also got to use that, guys. So that's going to be a full pack-a-punch weapon and also full rarity on it. Obtain an R4D. Below the main building where high rise is, destroy the unmarked spore found in the middle of the room by using an inhibitor on it, then shooting it. Inhibitors can be acquired from spore control contracts in Urgistan or Dark Aether Rift spore contracts. Destroying the spore will drop the R4D detector. Use the R4D detector to follow the arrows in the same room all the way to the maze-like structure, scanning all the arrows in order to progress the pathways to where it's leading you. Have a player cover you while you're navigating around the maze. And this is how the R4D detector looks right here. Step 2, obtain the damp gold skull. After following the arrows, it will direct you towards a wall with a yellow glow stick on the ground. Look at the glow stick with the R4D and the damp gold skull will spawn in front of you. This skull has a description that references Moby Dick. Have 1 player store the item. Step 3, obtain the IT thumb drive. With the damp gold skull, head back to the location where you got the R4D. The adjacent building across the street has a golden whale statue in the lobby. Climb the stairs and get on the top of the whale's head. This is how the whale statue is going to look, guys. You got to get on the head. Trade the damp gold skull in exchange for the IT thumb drive. Doing so will turn the screen behind the whale on, showing an error. Serial number on the drive's description reads spec key holder, if you can see it, guys, in those key wording, which hints that C3 is where you need to go next. And this is pretty much how the thumb drive is going to look once you exchange it. Step 4, repair the IT thumb drive. Once heading over the spec electronics repair store found in C3 on the map, you'll need to find a computer on the 2nd floor with the same error found on the screen behind the whale. That's pretty much the computer at the repair shop location. Once inserting the IT thumb drive, a HVT mangler called the key holder will spawn. This is pretty much how the key holder mangler is going to look. After defeating him, he will drop the maintenance tower key, which you can take to the exfil point on high rise. Players using scorchers will easily be able to get up to the top. The long route to this location requires players to parkour on the floating trains. That's pretty much the floating trains right there, which you see near the building. On that floor, there's a door which can now be opened with the key. Once inside, the portal will go from red to purple if all players are in the room. Free Wonder Waff cases and bonus loot will also be near the portal for those who need it. That's the portal right here, guys. Step 5, defeat defeat Entity's Echo boss. Once opening this door, head inside the portal and face Entity's Echo. A one-phase version of the fight, but a lot more difficult. This may be a cakewalk in the regular Rift version for this Easter egg, but this blueprint can only be obtained through the Elder version. That's pretty much the Entity's boss that you see right there. Focus fire on each orb that spawns in front of the Entity, which one player occasionally providing crowd control by spamming the RGL using decoys and thinning the herd. But all three players could kill the Entity when in unison. It is not a bad idea having one player protecting the other two. And pretty much using the minigun against an Entity boss will work perfect, guys. Use jump pads to get closer to the Entity, but shooting the orbs from a distance isn't a bad idea if your team wants to split up. Juggernaut kill streaks could provide extra support, while aiming for the Entity's hands will prevent her from doing the heavy attack. That's pretty much looks like when you defeat this Entity chick, guys. She blows up. Defeating the boss will unlock the new Infinite Cosmos SCG-44 blueprint. Enjoy. But hope you enjoyed this video, guys. The video's on how to unlock the new Infinite Cosmos blueprint, and this is a new blueprint for MWZ Season 5 Reloaded. And all you're going to want to do, guys, is pretty much complete the new Easter egg that came out for MWZ. This Easter egg is pretty hard to complete, I can't even lie, so make sure that you gather a team, follow all steps that I provided for you within this video. You should unlock this blueprint in no time, but I'll be breaking down every single thing for Modern Warfare 3 Season 5 Reloaded and also MWZ Season 5 Reloaded. Subscribe if you're new to my channel and like this video. Peace. Got a bitch that worked the pole and she got a